Did you get into drag just for this?
Kinda. What?
You better work, bitch.
Are you laughing at the fact that I have nothing else going on in my life? Unlike you, you have like 5-6 other interviews.
No!
Yes, my life is kind of silly and stupid. My life is depressing. This is all I live for right now during this pandemic.
Bootleg opinions.
And if you're new to the Bootleg family, make sure you like, share, subscribe, because if you're not watching Bootleg Opinions, you're only getting half the story.
Trixie Mattel and Yuhua Hamasaki, Bootleg Opinions, take one.
Hey everybody, it's me, Asian Trixie Mattel, and welcome back to another episode of Bootleg Onions, the show where we talk about whatever we want. It's our show and not yours. Today I have the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 3, Miss Trixie Mattel.
Oh yes, it's me, hello, hello. I dug this out of a closet for this. It's just very fragile and the little balls fall off all the time.
Budget, honey.
And then I pulled this off a shelf, my little crown. I pulled it off a shelf. This is my moment. The only time it's relevant.
Well, what a show off. I have nothing to show except... Well, I did this look especially for you because I know how much you love cosmetics, and I thought what a better way to show my appreciation and my gratefulness for your time than to do a little trippy of your face.
Well, I have more to be grateful than just this, because do people who watch you know about the time that you helped me retrieve my wallet? You guys, one time, this woman, and let's be honest, you and I are not like super close. I had an Uber driver, I believe, who, what language did he speak?
Mandarin.
Mandarin, and he had my wallet that I left in an Uber and I couldn't figure out how to get it back. And Yuhua called on the phone and three-way called, talked to this man to instruct him where to go and get my wallet. You like saved my life that night.
Aww.
Which is why I owe you this.
Oh, is that why you feel like you have to do this? Not because you want to, but because you have to?
Girl, I bet at the time I couldn't understand you, but I bet you were like, and yeah, and if you do it, I can get this bitch to come on my YouTube. Click.
Girl, that was like a year and a half ago. This was before I even started doing this. But I want to say thank you so much because I know you are a super busy woman. You have music out, you're doing digital shows, and your YouTube, and also you have your book.
Yes, Trixie and Katya's Guide to Modern Womanhood.
You're an author now.
You don't need it because you're a natural woman.
Oh, thank you.
For those of you mugs out there, Katya and I put together a little manual to help you learn how to get your life together. I mean, that's how bleak 2020 is. People are looking for self-help and they're turning to us. That's how rough things have gotten around here.
I think that book is perfect for me. As I'm sitting here with lights in my room, I was on Drag Race. I think I need self-help, girl. This is fucking depressing.
No, you look incredible. I love those earrings.
Have you been watching RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 5?
I absolutely have.
Yes.
I am in a fake hallway somewhere and I need to know exactly who's coming in that hallway next.
Now we have the top three. We have Shea, we have Jujubee, and also Miss Cracker. All those three competitors could have been anybody.
At the risk of sounding controversial yet brave, which is kind of my vibe. Jay and I have worked together for, I don't know, way before either of us were on Drag Race, you know? Like I used to book her to come down to Milwaukee. It was like an hour train ride to come to Milwaukee and do my gigs at my Hamburger Mary's and stuff like that. And she used to sleep in my house and we go get brunch together. And unfortunately, you think when you get on Drag Race, you're gonna be closer. I went from seeing her all the time to never seeing her.
And sisters who sleep together and work at Hamburger Mary together wins crown together.
Can you believe that?
But anyway, category for this runway is Final Eleganza.
By the way, I have to say this, what a wonderful gift to feature every queen who competed on this season one more time. I love when they do that.
Exactly, because it gives that viewer that moment to really remember them and see what they're all about, and also see what they're missing out through the competition.
Totally, and it always reminds you like, wow, this really was anybody's game. Like, people are so good.
Every girl deserved that extra moment in the finale.
Especially at an all-star season, going home first or winning, there's not this football field of difference of talent. Everybody's so good on an all-star season that they're like, you were amazing, but when you were spitting fire and doing fan kicks, we see one of your bobby pins. Like, it takes that much.
Whereas it's a regular season, they're like, okay, it's her first time doing Drag Race. She doesn't have the money. She doesn't have the experience with TV. She doesn't know how to wow the judges in America yet. But when you go back onto All-Stars, everybody has money. Everybody's rich. Everybody has connections now, so it's that much harder.
And they have something to prove. Most people are there because they have something they did on their first run that they want to change.
Anyway, category is Final Eleganza. We first up have Miss Derrick Barry. What do you think of Miss Derrick Barry, Trixie Mattel?
Oh, as a person, I love Derrick Barry. Oh my God. We booked Derrick Barry for Milwaukee Pride way before she was on Drag Race, before I was on Drag Race. You wanna see a Britney Spears fucking number, bitch? This This whore will snap both of your legs off. It's amazing. We're talking 25-minute mega mix Britney show with costumes and reveals and choreography and no sweat. She's just like, oh, well, I have abs, so I'm not tired.
Ain't nobody can do Derrick like Derry does. Now, what do you think of her final look over here?
Serving Frozen, it's serving a little bit Barbie. Less contemporary look, it's a little more Fairytopia. Storybook Derrick. It's not my favorite look. My Derrick that I want is roots, chunky highlights, slutty like corset.
I'm not really liking this look. I don't think it's really her. I think that's the problem. I think the length of the dress could have been longer. I will say I like the ruffles at the bottom, but I will say again, the dress is too short on her as she's walking down the runway, and I don't think that's intentional at all. And I also think that the bust could have been a little bit higher to really cover up the bust area and give her that fancy, stunning silhouette that she deserves. And I think with her, with accessories, I would say a bigger earring to cover up the chest area because I feel like it's so bare. And also I would say a bracelet or two wouldn't hurt as well. This hair doesn't really go with this other than the color.
Drag her, Jesus Christ.
It's All Stars!
She said, I like it, but I don't like it. Wish you had jewelry, wish you had rings, should have worn a necklace, different wig, fix your makeup, leave.
I think a different contestant should have walked on. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, if you're almost gonna do that outfit too, you almost gotta go full updo.
Or if she's gonna do that, I wish it was a little bit taller, a little bit more fuller, because it looks like over here it's kind of crumbling down a little bit.
Like RuPaul would be a good point of reference for that, where you make it look elegant. I actually stan Derrick, but you know what? I am very into drag queens who know exactly who they are. I've loved Derrick since she defended me on national television in season 8 when she really didn't have to.
I remember, she said, you know what? Her drag is not for you to judge.
Yeah.
She does her, you do you. We can't compare.
Yeah.
And I think it's so true.
You wouldn't expect a queen who does what Derrick does to be an all drag is valid spokeswoman, but she is.
But I would like to see her walk down in a Britney outfit. I would think that would have been more her. I would have been more happier if she stuck to who she is. Give me Britney. Give me something you're really good at, and I think she would really sell that.
Because what if this is your last time on Drag Race? Do the full Britney, bitch. I would have gagged if she would have done shaved-headed umbrella Britney. Because that would have been a way to go out and remind people that you have a sense of humor. You know?
You're so stupid.
We're okay with it, not the worst.
Next up is Ongina. Ooh. She's serving you press, she's serving you newspaper, she's serving you the PR, she's serving you the media and also the gossip columns. She's also referencing the headpiece that she said she wore from season 1.
Again, if this is your last time on Drag Race, she couldn't have picked a more Ongina outfit.
Right, this silhouette on her is absolutely Ongina. I've seen this silhouette on her at almost every big event, including DragCon, the finale of her season, the finale of season 10, every press. You know what? If it works, it works. This silhouette works on her because it is low in the front, because she's a very tiny girl, but in the back, it's giving you that drama. So at the same time, it's showing you her body and also showing you the true fantasy, and I think this silhouette is absolutely gorgeous on her.
And I love the hat, full circle moment. She invented Drag Race.
She's one of the OG girls, so me and every other girl that had walked through the workroom, we bow down to you, we thank you. You paved the way for all of us.
That means you're old, bitch. Oh, Mariah, now we are cooking, bitch. I love Mariah. When I first moved to LA, if I saw her performing locally, you know I was going. I love her. Oh, you know I fucking nut for Mariah. I will say this, she looks very trim in this. Not that she's thick, her feminine little shoulders, feminine little arms, I mean, that's a woman's body. Or maybe she was upset and lost a few pounds. Hey, I will say one of the benefits of staying on Drag Race a long time is by the end of it, you always lose weight. Because it's so stressful.
Can't relate, I went home third, ha.
On season 7, nothing happened. On All Stars, I left the thinnest I'd ever been, and it was incredible. And in my personal life, I'm always like, how do I manifest that level of fear and anxiety in my diet again?
Just be depressed, feel scared all the time, always worried.
Have a loved one pass away.
And have production always remind me that you are a failure, you suck in life, and you are a piece of garbage.
Give me something, you know?
You'll lose so much weight. What do you think of her in this look though?
It's incredible. The hair, incredible. The makeup, to die. The dress, this could be a RuPaul dress. Because RuPaul loves asymmetry, he loves wrapping the body and showing his arms. This is one of my favorite Mariah looks that's ever been on Drag Race. Love it. Oh.
I'm okay with this look, but I think what happened here is that the lights are so bright, it's making the blue sequin on top of the gown look really cheap and also a little bit arts and craft like glitter. But I think if we were to see this under the nightclub lights, I think it would look a lot better. But I think the lights of Drag Race is throwing it off. But I still think that this is a stunning silhouette.
I mean, she's also walking across a background that's the same color.
It also helps blend her into the whole look. She does look incredible though.
But you know what, whore? She looks wonderful. Good for her.
Did you just call me a whore? Nobody have called me a whore in a long time. I feel like home.
Oh, I'll call you a whore. The lash fantasy fantasy, that top and bottom stack. You better work, bitch.
And you cannot go wrong with her mug. She always looks flawless. When I was out there in LA, she treated me so kindly. We did actually bootleg opinions together. She got ready in drag just for the video. After the video, she wiped it all off, and I thought she had a gig, and I was like, oh my God. Who else does this?
Yeah, she's really, really sweet. I've done a few gigs with her before when I first moved to LA, and I just found her so sweet. Also, I love to drink. She loves to drink. We have that in each other.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, that's why we got along so well.
Next up is Mayhem Miller.
Oh my God. I don't think anybody has ever highlighted as flawlessly as Mayhem. The reshaping of her face she does is amazing. We know Mayhem out of drag. She does not look like that. She is a new person. It's amazing.
Have you ever seen her makeup videos where she does like the whole face with the really dark contour and everybody's like going crazy?
Yeah.
At the end, it looks amazing.
Anytime we get her on TV, I'm happy. She did the Christmas special with me, and then she did makeup on Celebrity Drag Race. And I remember thinking, whichever celebrity gets her, you lucked out, bitch, because she will take care of you.
Aside from the makeup, what do you think of her in this look?
Love it. It's hot weather, but I'm wearing tons of fabric. I love this kind of stuff on drag queens especially. Love the color, that like mandarin. Ugh.
I think she looks absolutely gorgeous. But since this is Star Eleganza, I'm gonna get a little bit nitpicky because there's nothing else to do. I wish the necklace was a little bit smaller because it does interfere with her earrings, that it gets lost a little bit. It gets a little bit too bunched up. And I also wish that the back was a little bit more fuller because you want to balance out the shoulder pieces and also the bottom piece so that it's not just like a triangle.
Sure. Well,
you're like, whatever.
No, I agree. I love the hair, I love the earrings. And you're right, the necklace, you can imagine as a choker maybe?
Yeah, a choker would have been very beautiful. It would have done the trick. Because I'm assuming that she's wearing this silhouette because she wants to show off the shoulders, but with the necklace that big, it's kind of defeating that purpose.
Uh-huh, I agree.
All right, next up is India Ferrah.
Let me just say this. People say I wear a lot of makeup. I would walk through fire for India Ferrah's makeup. I love it. I always love it. It's psychotic and it's harsh where it's supposed to be harsh and soft where it's supposed to be soft. It's clean. So whether or not you think she has too much makeup on, you can't say that she doesn't apply it with direction and intent. I hate this hair and I hate this dress. I hate this hair and dress, but I love the makeup.
Speaking of makeup, I was doing your inspiration makeup today. Oh my God, this took forever. It got to a point that it was so intense where I kind of just stopped breathing and was just kind of drawing on my eyeliner.
For me, I'm used to it. Like I just kind of go into it knowing what the process is.
So I have to give you props because I know you perform all the time and every time you get into drag doing this type of makeup, it is intense, girl. So I give you props.
Cutthroat.
I kind of have to disagree with you about the look. I love the hair. I love the makeup. I love the gown. I think this all works together. She looks very sultry. She looks like a water goddess coming out of the water. I think she looks breathless.
Well, that's where you're wrong, Yuhua. I'm just kidding.
You're right. You're right. You're Trixie. You're always right.
That's the great thing about drag is two people can look at the same outfit and be like yes and no.
Drag is subjective. Again, this is called bootleg opinions.
Girl, I'm in my house in an eyeball dress from Amazon. Like,
girl, who cares what I think? I'm wearing no shoes.
Who cares what I think of you? You know what I mean?
My toes are painted though.
I'm always amused when drag queens don't like, when other drag queens say they don't like their looks. I'm like, why do you care? Why do you care?
Exactly. We're just talking about clothes. We're not talking about your character. We're not saying that you're a bad person. We're not saying that you suck, you're stupid, you're worthless. We're just talking about your clothes. Clothes are easily be thrown away or set them on fire if you don't like them.
Same with people. Set them on fire.
Perfect.
Throw them away.
Like I said before, in previous episodes, I do love her makeup because I know that in previous seasons, in the earlier seasons especially, people were saying that her makeup was too harsh, it was too unblended, but I totally agree with you that she blends it where it needs to be blended and it's harsh where it needs to be harsh. That from far away and close up, she looks absolutely S-T-U. How do you spell stunning?
And it's like Raven. Like Raven's face has lines on it, but there's lines on it where there's supposed to be lines, and it's buffed where it's supposed to be buffed.
Speaking of Raven's makeup, she did mention that her face can only be seen from a front.
Same.
But cannot be turned to the side.
Oh, same.
Same with you?
Look, I mean, what is that? But like from the side, it's like, you know, ooh. That's why I always do like curly cues and stuff, because I'm always trying to hide where my cheeks start, because I'm like, let there be mystery under there.
Next up is Alexis Mateo. Bam, bitches!
Ding dong. I hate this outfit. I love this wig. Beautiful hair. Cranberry waves, and her makeup looks beautiful. This dress is gutted. It doesn't flatter her shape. It doesn't hug her waist enough, and it doesn't wrap around to the knee and then bell out, nor does it go straight down to the floor. It looks like fabric. It looks like she's at a fitting. Seriously, it looks like she's at a fitting. Like she's gonna turn around and we're gonna see clamps on the back. Do you know what I mean?
I like the silhouette and the patterns of this outfit, but I don't like the print of this outfit. This print of fabric, I feel like it's when you go to like a wholesale at a fabric store when it's about to close, and they're having that wholesale and just like one of those fabrics they have going on, especially with the print when it's straight across, it's hard to make it go against your body and make it look stunning. Now the gloves, I don't think she needs it. If she's gonna do gloves, make them really, really short gloves, because she has that piece on the side of her arm where if she wears the long glove, it's kind of defeating the purpose where it's hiding her entire arm. And the piece that's around her shoulder, I wish it was a little bit higher so that it hugs her body a little bit more. I wish she would wear her usual hair with this, which would be like the topper hair.
Like a 1B, like really dark brown or black. It would have been so much more elegant, show those earrings. Her face obviously doesn't look ever not perfect. Her face looks great.
So we don't like it, right?
We don't live. Sorry girl, we don't live. That's my bootleg opinion.
Yeah, so that is the dress that we think you should set on fire. Next up is Blair St. Hair.
I love it, it's amazing. It's my favorite one so far. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. The hair crown is amazing, the makeup is amazing. Doing a high color makeup on a very nude and neutral look is one of my favorite looks. Like Applause, Gaga, where it's like paint splatters. I love neutral and then murder makeup, just all the colors. I love this outfit. I fucking love it.
Oh my god, this was absolutely stunning, stunning, beautiful, out of the box. It is giving me a mythical creature, goddess, fashion, drag, and beauty at the same time. I love the hair. I especially love it when drag queens take me out of the box, because usually when you see down Drag Race and on social media, they're wearing a wig, that Marcel wave or an updo, but this, she's giving you structure with the wig, and also with this gown, she's giving you something that's fitting to her body, but at the same time, she has that ruffle in the back that's just flowing down, and this is not just a regular bodysuit. That bodysuit is embellished with beads, and those Gaga boots, and I think she sold it down the runway, and I am such in love with this look.
She's amazing. And you know, yes, she has completely copped my style. I mean, are we interchangeable? Do we look exactly the same? Yes.
In which realm?
Shut up, bitch. Also, her hair is very Katya. You know, Katya loves to, she loves to wear the braids in sculptures in all different shapes. It's very different, because in drag hair, we always go big, and it's interesting when a queen goes intricate. The hair is a piece of art on its own. You better work, bitch.
I'm in love with this. In love.
You better work, you whore.
And the zipper is sewn all right?
Yeah, whoever made this, I mean, you just did a beautiful job. And you couldn't have had a better model. She looks great.
Next up is Jujubee.
Ooh, oh my god, the fingers, oh my god, the crown, oh my god. Bring your own crown to Drag Race, whore. The makeup, I love this look, oh god. I'm sure there's some cultural significance here, but anytime drag queens extend their fingers, it's so hypnotizing and so regal and beautiful, but a little scary. It just fits her perfect.
I absolutely love this. Now, here's a little something that people of, well, you are somewhat Native American, right?
Yes, I'm half, but I mean, I'm white presenting, culturally white.
I'm white presenting too. I'm just trying to avoid Trump, honey. I'm trying to fit in. Speaking of this look, now, cultural looks can look very costumey if it's not done right. But over here, she did it perfectly, because she elevated it to a different level that is for stage. The whole bodysuit, just like Blair, it is completely embroidered. And even with the drama with the headpiece, it is fully stone. That is not just using some plastic stone, and the spikes, and also the train in the back. She's not just giving you that little piece of fabric in the back. Again, she's giving you that drag race runway level. She's have that big train walking down the runway. Again, she's not doing it very costumey, but she's giving me drag, fashion, and elegance. I absolutely love this.
It's amazing, it's flawless.
Jujubee, you did me proud.
Yeah, I agree with you. Whenever it's cultural, it's easy to let it go camp, and she let it be so reverent and beautiful.
Even if she wore this for the Love the Skin You're In category runway, this would have sold it too. This is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, next up is Miss Crack Whore.
I seeing a theme here, pearls, regal, long, sort of processional, like I'm here for my crowning ceremony.
I think this is one of her best looks ever on Drag Race. ever.
It's beautiful. It's fun to see her like an oil painting, like kind of serious.
She looks good, the proportions are right, the length of the dress is right, because sometimes she does wear outfits where the length of the dress is kind of a bit wonky. I love the headpiece, I love the beads coming down from the headdress, and the hair was so long in the back. And I'm sure you know this, when the wigs are too long, it can get too like costumey and like...
Yeah, you know what Shea taught me? Like she takes silicone lubricant and runs it through the wig, and then the wig doesn't climb.
Oh my!
Because it's not oil or water, it doesn't dry out or get on the costume. It's just like silicone lube.
Wow, I've been using lube wrong for the past 15 years.
And the long hair almost works as a reveal because you don't see it coming. She looks great, good for her. If I could change one thing about it.
If you're gonna be petty, just be petty right now.
You know what? I can't say anything. I don't know what I would do to it different.
She looks absolutely beautiful. Miss Cracker, bueno. Next up is Shea Couleé.
Oh shit, bitch. This is so beautiful. Obviously, this is my favorite color. This is like one of the days of the year I'm not wearing pink right now. And these oversized arms attached to gloves with the big hair, with the bow on top. I mean, you better work, you fucking bitch. And she did something I love, which is putting makeup on your body, because look how perfect and smooth she looks. People always go on Drag Race and show their arms and don't put makeup on them, and it just kills me.
I'm not putting makeup on my arm right now. Is this gonna kill you?
It's gonna kill me. I mean, I wear makeup on my arms.
You also put makeup on your hand, right?
My hands, yes, I'm a psycho.
Yeah.
Ears, back of the neck, everywhere.
OCD.
Psychopath.
Speaking of this look, I think she looks stunning. She did mention that she's referencing off of the dress that her mom wore. This hair looks so good on her. The silhouette, it is so, again, breathlessly beautiful. I mean, you can't go wrong with this.
Beautiful. And it's fun when everyone else is going strict and very regal. It's fun that she went into the end here very soft. Kind of bedtimey.
Yeah, kind of soft, like me right now.
Yeah, sure. Very soft.
So who is your favorite look? I can't decide.
You can't really beat Juju's look. I mean, come on. She looks stunning, young, wet, moist, tender. Juju, unbeatable, perfect, flawless. She looks like a statue of Juju put in a museum. She looks like a winner. She looks great. She's a 3-time loser though.
My favorite is Juju as well. I heard she does car commercials in Japan. I think she looks absolutely beautiful. And my favorite second look would have to be Blair St. Clair. It was a tough pick between those two.
It is pretty much a tie between the two.
But I have to give it to Juju because she was stunning.
Good for them. Congratulations to all these girls.
And if you had a good time today, my Venmo and my PayPal are in the description below, and you can find Trixie's as well. What's yours, Trixie?
Fine, my Venmo's Trixie Mattel. If you want to send me money, great.
And ladies and gentlemen, make sure you follow me on Yuhua Hamasaki, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
You can find me on Twitter. I'm Trixie Mattel 8 on TikTok. And in my spare time, I'm usually on YouTube watching James Mansfield videos. So also subscribe to that whore.
You know what? I just did a James Mansfield Bootleg Opinions yesterday.
Oh, she's the best. I love her videos.
She is.
You can follow me here on YouTube at Trixie Mattel. You can check out my book, Trixie and Katya's Guide to Modern Womanhood. Or you can check out my album, Barbara, which was number 66 on the charts last week. Very pleased with that.
You stupid bitch.
And season 5 of starts in August.
So make sure you get your book. I know I already ordered my copy and it's arriving very soon.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Trixie.
Bye.
Bye. And if you want to order a personalized video from me, whether if it's your birthday, an anniversary, someone's funeral, someone you hate, someone you like, if you want to quit your job, go to the link below and I will say whatever you want me to say. Alright y'all, here's my moment of praise where I'll be saying my thank yous for everybody that sent love from last week and also Canada's Drag Race. So I have John H. Thank you so much. I know you didn't want your name mentioned, but I'm forcing you to mention your name because you deserve to be mentioned. And I also have Danny Barda. I promise you I won't melt because of your tip. Now I can pay for my AC bill. Maria Garcia. Thank you so much, my lovely girl. Jay Desalia, I hope I'm saying your last name right. I am poor with pronunciation. Brian Yuen, and we meet again so fast here on Venmo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I saw your comments from last time. That was just like 7 days ago. And Patrick Clary, thank you so much. And we meet again on this app. We gotta stop meeting like this. And then also have Timber Burnett. Oh, Trixie just texted. She said that was so fun. I also have Timber Burnett, thank you, my love. I remember you from a few months ago. Bashar McKay, hopefully I get to meet you one day. Zamir Ramirez, thank you. Ryan Flint, thank you to you too. Chauncey Lacieu, I think I'm saying it wrong. Or Lacieu, if it's French. Thank you, my dear. And also Cameron Tout. Cameron Trout. I just gave you an Asian last name. Cameron Trout. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Till next time, make sure you watch Bootleg Opinions with Canada's Drag Race. She's still texting me. Jesus.